I am in a hotel room, which means I am traveling. By the time you see this, I will be home, but I am traveling at the moment. And I thought I would do a travel makeup essentials. Now, I did one of these before when I was on a 24-hour trip to Boston. So it had just very minimal basic essentials. So if you want to see that, I'll link that below if you're just going on like an overnight trip and want to know like the bare minimum to pack. I was here for a week, whatever you see. So this is one of my last days here. But I am here for a week. So if you're on a more longer vacation, over 1 week, I would highly recommend packing this stuff. And I thought I would share it with you guys. So the first thing I must travel with are makeup brushes. And my makeup brushes just spilled on my beige skirt. That's awesome. Okay. So these are my makeup brushes. It is a holder. These do stack on top of each other, then snap together shut, so it's perfect for traveling if you don't want to, expose your makeup brushes in your suitcase and what have you, because mine get really dirty, as you can tell. And then when they are in snap shut and you're in your hotel, you can kind of lay them out and kind of have your own little vanity on the go sort of thing. Now, I spend more time packing my makeup than I do clothes or hair accessories, like hair and makeup and stuff like that, or hair and clothes. I'm kind of like, just throw it in. Makeup, I spend quite a bit of time, but I've kind of perfected on what I want to bring, and I always put these in when I travel for a long period of time, I carry a roller small enough to fit into the overhead bin, and then I also have like a shoulder bag just for like my purse essentials and computer and camera. So in the one that I roll on to carry on, and I also have a big one that I check, but the one I roll to carry on is what I put my makeup in. So all this stuff is under the fluid ounces that you're allowed to have while traveling, and it's just better, I think. I don't know, some people say that their eyeshadows crack in the cabin pressure if you, I don't know. I feel like either way it could crack. I've had cracked eyeshadows happen, which is a little scary, and I normally don't bring my MAC palette, which I did bring this time because I forgot about it, but it was safe on the way here, so fingers crossed I'll be safe on the way back. So these are my makeup bags. I got these from Henry Bendel, and I really, really enjoy these because these are pretty much my essentials that I need, and I do need a lot of makeup and a lot of options. So this one is kind of like, I think, what most people would carry, and then this one is sort of just a little extra if you're fancy like that, you know what I'm saying? So I like this one. I used to use this for like hair products and toiletries, like shampoos and stuff, but honestly it was just a little small because those kind of things I pack in a little bit of a bigger sort of carrying case that I got from Target, and I don't know, I just use this as a second makeup one. So this is what it looks like, and it has a little zip around pocket down here, but you can hang it up with this little hanger if you want, and it's also good for accessories. I used to put my jewelry in here as well, so if you are interested in that, that's what it looks like. And honestly, I just liked it because it was like matching. That's why I kind of started using it for my palettes. And I feel like it's soft enough and it has enough cushion when it's wrapped around like this to protect your palettes as well as it can. So the first thing I had in that little pocket is my Say Yes to Cucumbers makeup remover. You can get these at Target. So if you do forget them, which I have before, you can just go to like a CVS and they'll pick you some up, or you can pick some up. I was going to say they, because they picked me up tweezers in my hotel the other day, which was super nice. I'm sure if you're in a fancy hotel or any hotel, they may do that for you. Okay, so now what's in here? I will show you. So this is everything. It's empty now. Okay, so these are extra makeup brushes I packed. In fact, I think I put some in there already. It was a contour kit that I got from Sephora. For my purse, yeah, I put 2 of them in there already. But I thought I needed this just because, like I said, I like to have options when it comes to makeup, especially when I'm away for a long period of time, seeing different people, the same people. I like to change up my look. It's just like what I like to do. So I did bring extra like contour brushes. I don't know. I love makeup brushes. And then this one also came with blotting papers, which is my best friend when traveling because I get very oily while traveling. And then also too, you don't have as much time to touch yourself up in between things when you're on vacation. So it's nice to just have some blotting papers to just do that. And then the palettes I brought with me, I'm a big palette girl when I travel, and yes, they can crack, so that's just a fair warning that they could, so maybe bring a palette that's not your favorite, but then I think, you know what, makeup is meant to be worn. It's happened to me one time of the 50 times I've traveled on a plane, so I did bring my MAC shadow palette. It's what I use on the daily back home, and I love this palette. I obviously created this one myself, but it has all my colors I like. It doesn't have very many bright colors in it, but again, like when I'm traveling, a lot of my clothes are generic. My shoes are very generic. I have a black pair and a nude pair, so it's kind of like it'll go with everything because, you know, when will you wear a neon blue shadow? If you want neon blue shadow, you can go to like a Sephora and get neon blue shadow if you must wear it. Now, I kind of messed up. I wanted to bring my Nars blush palette by Guy Bourdain, but I ended up bringing this Narcissus palette, which I haven't used. It's just a shadow palette. I would never bring 2 shadow palettes normally, but I wanted to bring a blush palette, and they just look very similar, and I grabbed the wrong one, so I haven't had blush this trip, but I've used lipstick. I just put lipstick a little bit and just give me a little bit of a blush look. I wanted to get blush. I meant to get blush every day, never found the time, and it's like my last day, so I was like, Trish, you can go another day without blush. And then I brought my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and this is for bronzer, highlight, and under eye powder, and I just really, really like this stuff. I like the variations that you can do. You can do a more dramatic contour at night and a lighter one during the day. And there's an ambulance coming. Now for this bag, this is like my, oh god, if this bag got lost, I would be lost. So there's quite a bit in this bag. Again, this is from Henry Bendel. Both bags are from Henry Bendel. I brought one foundation with me. I love foundations, but I only brought one this time. And this is the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Foundation, only because this is the one I trust more than anything. I do like to change it up back home, but I just love this foundation. It's sort of like the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I just know it's always going to work. It's always going to look good. So I usually bring one or the other, and I ended up bringing this one just because it matched my skin tone a little better than the ones I had in the Makeup Forever HD. I have a ton of blotting papers in here. I know I have another one. Yes, there we go. So I have 3 different blotting papers because I do use quite a bit of these. I probably use 5 blotting papers in one session to just really get the oil off. I have the Bosch Chia. I got at Sephora. I have the Tarte ones I got at Sephora, and then the MAC blot ones that I got at MAC, obviously. My favorite, honestly, is the Boschia, I don't know how you say that. I just think they smell good. I think they are the most effective, and I like the way they pull out. They pull out like little tissues. As you can see right there, they kind of have that little tissue thing. And they're not grainy like the Tarte one. The Tarte one pulls out like this as well, but they're not grainy, and I think they smell very nice. They smell kind of like green tea. I like the MAC ones as well. I just think they're a little pricey, so I just, I brought them. But they are kind of pricey, so I don't know, I'm always like, I don't want to use those, but they're nice as well. Then I brought a pair of eyelashes. I actually brought about 3 pairs of eyelashes. I do wear eyelashes probably a couple, the same ones like a couple days in a row. So, a pair of eyelashes, 2 pairs of eyelashes, depending on how long you're here. I would recommend bringing a couple just as backup and different, sizes and what have you. Okay, so this is kind of like the product. I kind of brought one of everything for the most part. I brought one concealer, and that is the Nars Medium Custard Concealer, Medium Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. Medium Custard, I guess. And it's just a little footed one. It kind of has like a lip gloss application, and I put this underneath my eyes. It's a really nice, it does not crease, which is also very important because, again, you can't really touch up. And in humid areas like New York, I just found that it's really made my makeup hold flawlessly. Then I have a lip gloss. I have a couple lip glosses in here. I think I brought 3. They're all kind of the same color, but when I'm packing, sometimes I just throw them in, and they're little enough that they don't weigh your bag down on like clothes and shoes that you kind of have to pick. I think with lip glosses, you don't really have to. They all have a little bit of a different color to them. This is the MAC Lip Gloss in Flora Abundance, which is one of my staples. It's just a nice peachy nude. This is from MAC's Archie collection. It's called Stay Sweet. A similar one to this would be, totally drawing a blank, kind of Snob, but it's a little more toned down than Snob. And then this one's my favorite. This is the Nars Orgasm Lip Gloss. Obviously, I don't have lip glosses at Nars. I really like this stuff. It's shimmery. It's just like the blush, and I think it's so, so gorgeous on your lips, and it makes your lips very soft and doesn't get those little like flaky flakes on your lips, which I get a lot. Maybe it's just my lips. I don't know. Then for setting powder, I have 2 actually. I have the Hello Flawless from Benefit, and I've used quite a bit of this. As you can see, I've already hit pan on it. And I really like this. It's a little too dark for what I am right now, but it's been nice to, kind of put it around my face, not over my whole face. For my whole face, I've been using the Makeup Forever Professional High Def Powder, this little travel size one that I've had from like a kit. And it's come in handy because I was like, oh, this is like a perfect size. I use a lot of powder, and I still have a ton left, and I've been here for like a week, so I really, really like this stuff. In fact, I want to purchase a full-size one. I feel like I had a full-size one, and then I went to that Kryolan translucent powder, which is just so messy and so big. So I kind of want to go back to this. Honestly, it's kept me so matte. And the weather here is so, like, humid. It's, like, gloomy but hot. It's sticky but humid. It's crazy weather, and that honestly has kept me looking fresh when I go places. Then this is what I've been using for my brows. It's the Kelly Osbourne from MAC Brow Kit. And I love it because it has 2 different shades, so if you want a more dramatic look, you can use the darker one, but I use the lighter one for a regular day-to-day basis, and it's just a brow duo. Morning Mr. Magpie, it says on the back. So I really, really like that. I have quite a few of eye products, but not really by choice. I brought the Jasmine kit from Sephora thinking it had like a mascara, a liquid liner, and a bottom liner. And so I was like, perfect, like I'll just bring this kit thinking like kind of took care of everything, but I have way too many eye products. I wouldn't recommend bringing this many eye products, but this is the liquid one from the Jasmine collection, this little liquid liner. This is a crayon liner, and then this is the gel liner, and they're all from that Jasmine Sephora kit. Honestly, way too much. I use liquid liner on the top and a crayon liner on the bottom, so I really didn't need all this. I didn't realize that until I got here because I never had opened the package, and I opened it while here. I was like, oh, they're all kind of basically the same thing. And I didn't really understand that or kind of read that, so what I would always bring, and I always bring when I travel, is my Clinique. This thing I've used since I was literally like 14 years old. It is the Quick Liner in Really Black number 07. It's just a crayon one, and it goes on so nice on the bottom, especially if you like have problems with your eyeliner falling or creasing on your bottom or smudging. This is just a really nice one. It's always worked for me. I like it for the top as well. It's just not a very bold black. Unlike the one I'll show you here, this is the one I use for my top, and I love it. It is a like a felt tip marker liner. This is by Marc Jacobs, and I just love it. It goes on super black, and it goes on super wet, so you kind of have to hold your eyes down for just a minute, but it's really easy to apply. I suck at putting on top eyeliner. I'm just terrible. Like, I can never get a straight line. This is about as close as I can get to a straight, perfect line with this. It's just really easy to use if you have a light hand or make yourself have a light hand. Then I did bring 2 mascaras because I like to coat my eyelashes with 2 mascaras. See, I really love this YSL Baby Doll, but it's not dramatic enough. So I start with the YSL Baby Doll, and then I finish with the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes for the more clumpy look. I like the clumpy look. Some people don't, but I prefer it. For my perfume, I just brought in Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black Perfume, little roller ball. Again, I carry this on, so I needed a small one. This will last you for like a month. So if you're on, like longer, if you're on vacation for like a month or 2 months, like this will last you. These have a lot in them, and I always am reapplying this, so there's a lot in there. And then I have some more lip products. The only lip liner I bought was the Boldly Bear. Oh my gosh, can I talk? The Boldly Bear from MAC. I did not bring a sharpener, but I actually haven't really needed to use a sharpener because I kind of filled this in my whole lip. But again, you can always just go buy a sharpener. But I love the Boldly Bear. It's just a nice, very neutral, soft, not too dark of a brown. And then the lipstick I brought was Myth because it goes with all my lip glosses. It's basically like a peach pink, and it just looks nice under any lip gloss that I brought. Then the final things, I have MAC Painterly Paint Pot for my eyeshadow base. This is like holy grail product. I use this every day. I bring it when I travel. I bring it everywhere with me. It just makes your eyeshadow so nice. Again, when you're out for long periods of time, you want to have a nice eyeshadow base. It really makes a difference. I used to never wear eyeshadow primer, but this Painterly pot is like literally life. I couldn't imagine not using it. And then the final thing, that's it for this. The final thing in this bag is, of course, my Duo Lash Glue, which is like the most important thing that I could ever carry with me ever, whether I'm traveling or just at home or in my purse. I have like 500 of these laying around because you don't want your eyelashes popping up. And then these are the tweezers that my hotel so kindly got me the night that I came in. I had a little like chin hair right here, and it was bothering me so much, and I didn't want to go out, and I called down the desk to see if they had it, and they said, no, but we can get you one. So they got me one of these, and it's also good for plucking your eyebrows and setting your eyelashes. So that is that. So those were my makeup travel essentials. I hope you guys liked this video. I feel like, you know, when I travel, it's kind of like, it's so honest because, like, this is what I'm traveling with, and so, you know, you kind of get a good idea of what I actually genuinely use all the time and what I use repeatedly. And if you guys are interested in seeing, like, an unpacking or how I pack video, I could always do that for you guys. I'm a crazy packer. That's why I've never done one, but I know a lot of people have requested it, and I could totally do it, but I kind of am not that organized. I kind of just throw stuff in there. I mean, I am. I, like, fold, like, okay, day clothes, evening clothes, pajamas, undies, bras, but I don't know, it's not that organized. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this. I am staying at the beautiful Trump Tower Hotel here in New York. I did a hotel room tour as well, so if you're interested in seeing that, I will link that below as well, along with some of my other New York video series. And I'm gonna go. It is hot. I feel a little bit like Britney Spears right now because this is what I'm like wearing. But it's like hot, but then I go outside and it's sticky. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching How to Write Miranda's, and until next time, here are my kisses for my little baby fishies. Mwah! Bye, guys.